think that we have now in the Senate a situation where we're going to wind up without a Secretary of Defense at this time. We had all the talk, you know, we have some questions about Senator Hagel. Keep in mind, Mr. President, he's a Republican. But we have some questions to ask. But publicly, a significant number of Republican senators said that they would not filibuster. Remember, there has never in the history of the country been a filibuster of a defense secretary nominee. Never. But now, I had to file cloture on this. Now, not all the shows, but a number of shows attacked me last night. We told Reid and all of his people that we shouldn't have agreed to the rules changes because this is what we have going on. I'm ignoring that, Mr. President. But it's shocking that my Republican colleagues would leave the nation without a fully empowered Secretary of Defense during all the things we have going on in the world, including a war. Several of my colleagues requested a letter from the President. Letter was sent at their request to the chairman of the committee, which is standard procedure here, to Senator Levin, answering all their questions. They said, well, we need that letter so we can vote. One stall after another. Now I'm told that the letter was sent to the chairman of the committee, and that's not good enough. They want it sent to the individual senators. Now, this isn't a high school getting ready for a football game or some play that's being produced at high school. We're trying to confirm somebody to run the defenses of our country, the military of our country. That letter was received yesterday about 4 o'clock. So now, as I indicated, they want something else. Mr. President, the Committee of Jurisdiction, Armed Services Committee, they have extensive information on Chuck Hagel. They have as much information that's available on the Benghazi situation. Testimony from the administration officials, from multiple committees, from an independent review board. Secretary Clinton testified. Secretary Panetta, who's going to be leaving his job in less than 2 hours. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Martin Dempsey, and others have already testified regarding the attack that claimed 4 American lives. Chuck Hagel had nothing to do with the attack in Benghazi. The administration hasn't been forthcoming is outlandish. There are serious consequences to this delay. Consequences that are occurring right now. You know, I've heard speeches from the other side a lot saying, you know, the president should have the right to choose whoever he wants. He has the support of this body, majority vote in this body, in this democracy. We're a nation, Mr. President, at war. We are, whether we like it or not, are the world's indispensable leader. We're it. For the sake of our national security, it's time to put aside this political theater, and that's what it is. People are worried about primary elections. We know how the Tea Party goes after Republicans when they aren't conservative enough. Is that something they need to have on their resume? I filibustered one of the president's nominees. Is that what they want? The filibuster of Senator Hagel's confirmation is unprecedented. I repeat, not a single nominee for Secretary of Defense ever in the history of our country has been filibustered. Never, ever. Just a minute about Senator Hagel. He was an enlisted man in the Vietnam War. He didn't have to go, he enlisted. The story of Senator Hagel is not a legend, it's true. He was a heroic warrior. He was an infantryman. He saved his brother's life. When he was a senator here, the picture he had on his wall is him and his brother in Vietnam on a personnel carrier. He's proud of his service. He should be. Wounded 2 times. An infantry squad leader. A man of integrity and dedication. Has a deep understanding of our national security establishment. Gained not only from his military service, but as a United States Senator, member of the Foreign Relations Committee, a member of the Intelligence Committee. He's been a member of the President's Foreign Intelligence Advisory Board at a time when America faces so many threats. So many threats, Mr. President. I've outlined just a few of them. All across the world. Our nation needs a man with Senator Hagel's combination of strategic and personal knowledge. We need a Secretary of Defense. It's tragic that they've decided to filibuster this qualified nominee. It is really unfortunate.